information, opinions, and distractions. Social media, news, conversations, and responsibilities all compete for attention, making it difficult to hear one's own thoughts. When the mind is cluttered with too much input, it becomes impossible to focus on what really matters. That is why those who want to succeed must learn to embrace stillness. In silence, answers become clearer, purpose becomes stronger, and decisions become easier. Most people never take the time to sit in quiet reflection. They fill every free moment with entertainment, conversations, or activities that keep them busy but not productive. They mistake movement for progress and noise for knowledge. But without moments of stillness, they never truly understand what they want, where they are going, or why they are doing what they are doing. They follow the crowd, react to situations instead of creating them, and end up chasing goals that do not fulfill them. When life is constantly filled with noise, it is easy to mistake someone else's voice for one's own. Clarity does not come from asking 100 different people for advice. It does not come from watching what everyone else is doing or waiting for external confirmation. It comes from looking inward, blocking out distractions, and getting honest with oneself. The most successful people understand the power of stepping away from the chaos and creating space to think. They know that their best ideas, biggest breakthroughs, and most important realizations come when they are alone with their thoughts. The ability to sit in silence and reflect is a skill that few master. Many people are uncomfortable with quiet because it forces them to face their fears, doubts, and insecurities. It makes them aware of what they have been avoiding, but ignoring problems does not solve them. Facing them head on is the only way to grow. When a person takes time to be still, they begin to understand what is truly holding them back. They recognize patterns in their behavior, see where they need to improve, and gain the confidence to make better decisions. When the mind is constantly overloaded with information, it becomes difficult to think clearly. Decisions feel overwhelming, priorities become unclear, and motivation fades. But when a person takes time to disconnect from distractions, everything starts to make sense. The right path becomes visible, the next steps become obvious, and the energy to move forward returns. Clarity is not found in doing more, it is found in removing what is unnecessary. Silence is also where creativity is born. The best ideas come in moments of stillness, not in moments of chaos. The most innovative thinkers, problem solvers, and creators understand the importance of quiet time. They know that when the mind is relaxed and free from distractions, it can make connections that were previously unseen. Some of the greatest inventions, businesses, and works of art were created by people who took the time to be alone with their thoughts. Success is not just about working harder, it is about thinking smarter. Taking time for quiet reflection allows a person to align their actions with their purpose. It helps them recognize when they are off track, adjust their strategy, and move forward with confidence. Without clarity, effort is wasted on things that do not matter. But with clarity, every action is intentional, every decision is meaningful, and every step is taken with purpose. People who master the power of quiet are not easily influenced by the opinions of others. They do not get lost in comparison or distracted by outside noise. They trust their own judgment, stay focused on their own path, and move with a level of certainty that others admire. In a world where everyone is rushing, talking, and seeking validation, those who take the time to think in silence gain an advantage that cannot be matched. Let your results talk, because in the end, actions will always speak louder than words. Too many people waste time trying to convince others of their potential, explaining their plans, or proving themselves before they have done anything. They announce their goals, seek recognition, and talk about what they are going to do instead of actually doing it. But the ones who truly succeed understand that results are the only thing that matters. They do not waste time on unnecessary explanations or empty promises. They let their work show who they are. Talking about success does not create success. In today's world, it is easy to get caught up in the illusion of progress. People post about their dreams, share their goals, and make big announcements, but when it comes to actually putting in the work, they fall short. They feel accomplished just by saying what they are going to do, but real success does not come from talking, it comes from execution. The ones who win are not the ones making noise, they are the ones taking action behind the scenes. Results demand respect. When a person delivers, there is no need to explain, justify, or convince anyone of their worth. Success speaks for itself. A person who is truly great at what they do does not have to tell people, they show them. They do not argue about their abilities or beg for recognition. They focus on mastering their craft, improving their skills, and delivering at a level that cannot be ignored. When the results are undeniable, respect comes naturally. The mistake many people make is trying to prove themselves before they have done the work. They get defensive when people doubt them. They feel the need to argue with those who do not believe in them. But the truth is, success is the best response. There is no need to debate with doubters, convince skeptics, or seek validation. Instead of wasting energy on proving a point, that energy should be put into achieving something great. The most powerful way to silence doubt is to succeed so loudly that no one can question it. Success is not about making promises, it is about keeping them. Many people start strong, filled with excitement and big plans, but their enthusiasm fades when the hard work begins. They talk about what they're going to do, but never follow through. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who do not is consistency. The ones who win are the ones who show up every day, do the work, and keep pushing forward no matter what. They do not stop when things get hard. They do not slow down because no one is watching. They stay committed until the job is done. Real success does not need a spotlight. The greatest achievements come from those who are too focused on their work to care about attention. The best athletes, the top entrepreneurs, the most respected leaders, they all built their success through relentless effort, not through talking about what they were going to do. They kept their heads down, focused on their craft, and let their results do all the talking. The best way to earn recognition is to make it impossible to ignore you. When you become so good at what you do that your work stands out on its own, people take notice. When your success is undeniable, you never have to ask for respect. It is given to you. This is why effort, consistency, and results matter more than words. The ones who truly make it to the top are not the ones who talk about their plans. They are the ones who take action, stay committed, and produce results that leave no room for doubt. Mastering the mind is the key to mastering life because everything begins in the mind. The way a person thinks shapes their actions, their habits, and ultimately their results. Success is not just about skill, talent, or opportunity. It is about mindset. People who win in life are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who have trained their minds to stay strong, focused, and disciplined no matter what challenges come their way. Most people lose in their minds before they ever take action. They allow doubt, fear, and negativity to control them. They convince themselves that they are not good enough, that success is too hard, or that they do not have what it takes. These limiting beliefs become a barrier that stops them from ever reaching their full potential. But those who succeed understand that the mind is their greatest asset. They guard their thoughts, eliminate self-doubt, and replace negativity with belief. The strongest people are not the ones who never face obstacles. They are the ones who refuse to let those obstacles break them. Life will always throw challenges in the way, setbacks, failures, disappointments. But it is the mindset that determines whether a person keeps going or gives up. A weak mind looks for excuses, but a strong mind looks for solutions. A weak mind lets failure define them, but a strong mind uses failure as fuel. Every successful person has failed at some point, but what separates them from the rest is that they did not let failure stop them. Discipline starts in the mind. Many people rely on motivation to take action, but motivation fades. There will be days when they do not feel like working, when they are tired, when progress seems slow. If they rely only on motivation, they will quit. But if they train their mind to be disciplined, they will keep going regardless of how they feel. Discipline is what turns dreams into reality. It is what keeps a person focused when distractions try to pull them away. It is what separates those who wish for success from those who actually achieve it. A strong mind does not entertain negativity. It does not waste time on doubt, fear, or worrying about things outside of its control. Instead, it focuses on solutions, growth, and progress. Many people allow their thoughts to be controlled by outside influences, social media, other people's opinions, negativity from the news. But those who master their minds take control of their thoughts. They choose what they focus on, what they believe, and what they allow into their mental space. They understand that whatever they feed their mind will eventually shape their life. Self-belief is another crucial part of mastering the mind. No one can achieve greatness without first believing in themselves. Many people wait for external validation before they feel confident, but confidence does not come from outside approval. It comes from within. The most successful people believe in their abilities long before they see the results. They trust themselves even when no one else does. They keep moving forward even when others doubt them. The battle is always won in the mind first. If a person sees themselves as successful, they will take the actions necessary to become successful. If they believe they can overcome challenges, they will find a way through any obstacle. But if they allow doubt to control them, they will never take the risks necessary to grow. The ones who win in life are not the ones with the easiest path or the most resources. They are the ones who have trained their minds to be unshakable.